Samsung's still weeks away from announcing the Galaxy Note 9, but we're already moving on to rumors for the company's next flagship phone, the Galaxy S10. According to Business Insider, analyst Ming Kuo said Sunday that he believes the S10 will come in 3 different sizes, 5.8 inches, 6.1 inches, and 6.4 inches. Those are very nearly the same sizes that Kuo expects Apple's next series of iPhones to come in, letting Samsung match Apple one for one. The larger two S10 models will include in-display fingerprint sensors, Kuo says, while the smaller model will include a fingerprint sensor on the side. That suggests the smaller model will be Samsung's entry-level offering, while the larger two will potentially have higher-end specs and features. The Galaxy S9 comes in a 5.8-inch and a 6.2-inch model, with slight differences in specs. The larger model has a second rear camera and more RAM, for instance. Kuo is well known for accurately determining Apple's plans using his supply chain sources. He's been starting to speak to Samsung's plans, too, and thus far he's been fairly accurate as well. Kuo isn't alone in making some of these predictions, either. Previous reports also said that Samsung was expected to add an in-display fingerprint sensor. According to Business Insider, Kuo believes the feature will be heavily marketed as a way to differentiate the S10 from the iPhone, which will rely on face scanning. Another recent rumor says the S10 might include 5 cameras, adding an additional wide-angle option to the back and another lens to the front for capturing portrait effects. Kuo has predicted that Apple will similarly debut its flagship phone in a range of sizes this year, offering several price and spec options. He believes all 3 of Apple's new iPhones will look similar to the iPhone X, with a nearly full-screen display, save for a notch cutout at the top for Face ID sensors. That'll make it harder for Samsung's phones to stand out, whereas for this current generation, the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus look basically the same as the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus from 2014. The next iPhones should be announced in September. The Galaxy S10 is still a ways away. Samsung usually introduces the line in late February. But the company will have news soon. It's holding an event on August 9th to announce the Note 9, but major changes aren't expected. The rumor mill houses conflicting opinions on whether the Galaxy S10 will have an in-display fingerprint reader or not. IceUniverse claims that yes, it will, but more interestingly so will the new Galaxy A and Note10 phones. It will be an ultrasonic reader rather than an optical one, and it will be sourced from Qualcomm. Earlier rumors suggested that Samsung will develop a module in-house instead. Either way, an ultrasonic reader can work on non-OLED displays, a trick it will not get to show off on a Galaxy S, A or Note phone, but they are also more accurate as they capture 3D data instead of 2D. Samsung CEO DJ Koh is apparently against optical readers. Galaxy A phones usually get the features of the S flagship from a year ago. It will be curious to see them catch up. Also note that I said Note 10, so not the one coming this August but the one for next year. Things get a little interesting here. There will be a time-of-flight module, i.e. a 3D scanner, on the rear camera. Current phones have structured light sensors on the front for use in 3D face scanning, but a TOF module could be used the same way. Except putting it on the back would suggest AR applications instead, or Google Translate is making stuff up. Anyway, Ice's scoop claims that Samsung will offer 3 Galaxy S10 models, with 5.8, 6.1 and 6.4 screens, all Super AMOLED. Only the 2 bigger models will have an in-display fingerprint reader, which perhaps explains the confusion on the subject. Samsung is refueling its Apple trolling campaign.
Rosie?
Hey. Okay, so the 10 doesn't have the fastest download speeds.
Well, no, but it is faster than the iPhone 8.
But the download speeds aren't faster than the Galaxy S9. But I thought it was the smartphone of the future.
Look,